Magandang hapon sa ating lahat. So, ang pag-usapan natin ngayon is digestive tract. So, let's get into it. So, digestive system includes the digestive tract and its accessory organs, which process food into molecules that can be absorbed and utilized by the cells of the body. Food is broken down bit by bit until the molecules are small enough to be absorbed and the waste products are eliminated. The digestive tract, also called the entire canal or gastrointestinal or GI tract. Food undergoes three types of processes in the body. First is digestion, absorption, and elimination. The digestive system prepares nutrients for utilization by body cells through six activities or functions. So let's go to the location of the digestive tract. The GI tract is a series of hollow organs joined in a long, twisting tube from the mouth to the anus. The hollow organs that make up the GI tract are the mouth, esophagus, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, and anus. The liver, pancreas, and gallbladder are the solid organs of the digestive system. Hormones produced. First hormone is gastrin. Gastrin stimulates gastric acid secretion and proliferation of gastric epithelium. So the next hormone is secretin. Secretin stimulates secretion of water and bicarbonate from the pancreas and bile duct. Next is ghrelin. Appears to be a strong stimulant for appetite and feeding, also a potent stimulator of growth hormone secretion. Next is motilin. Apparently involved in stimulating housekeeping patterns of motility in the stomach and small intestine. So let's proceed to the structure of hormones. One way of classifying hormones is by their chemical structure. The hormones synthesized in the body from the cholesterol are known as steroid hormones. The sex hormones estrogen are the testosterone are perhaps the best known example of steroid hormones. All other hormones are primarily made in the body from amino acids. These non-steroid hormones can be classified into four main groups. First is proteins, for example, insulin produced in the pancreas. Next is peptides, for example, antidiuretic hormones or ADH produced in the hypothalamus. Is glycoproteins, for example, follicle stimulating hormone produced in the ovary. Next is amino acids derivatives, for example, thyroxine produced by the thyroid gland. Next is the target organs. Digestive secretions from the liver, pancreas, and gallbladder play an important role in digesting chyme during the intestinal phase. In order to neutralize the acidic chyme, a hormone called secretin stimulates the pancreas to produce alkaline bicarbonate solution and deliver it to the duodenum. Next is response. Hormones control the different digestive enzymes that are secreted in the stomach and the intestine during the process of digestion and absorption. For example, the hormone gastrin stimulates stomach acid secretion in the response to food intake. Next is feedback mechanism. One of the important factors under hormonal control is the stomach acid environment. During the gastric phase, the hormone gastrin is secreted by G cells in the stomach in response to the presence of protein. Gastrin stimulates the release of stomach acid, which aids in digestion of majority of proteins. Next is disease of the gland. This first disease most often present as heartburn, but uncontrolled can be erode the lining of the esophagus and lead to bleeding. The condition can also cause pain in the chest, so extreme that it is sometimes mistaken as a heart attack. Next is chronic diarrhea. Diarrhea is never the topic of polite conversation, but when it happens, it's possible to ignore. Occasionally, urgency to go is normal, but loose stool, often 3 or more times a day, that lasts for at least 4 weeks can be cause for concern. Lastly, ulcer. The bacteria or NSAIDs can damage the mucus that lines inside the stomach, exposing the interior of the stomach to acid, which irritates the tissue and causes the peptic ulcer. Essentially, a sore on the inside of the stomach. This can be very difficult to resolve because of the constant exposure to stomach acid.